seeing none, I appreciate your testimony. We have Lindsay Bailey and Sarah Smith, if you all don't mind taking them to the table and introducing yourself for the record.
Lindsay Bailey, Association of Arkansas Counties. Sarah Smith, Harmony County Clerk.
Okay, you're recognized.
This bill would affect the counties in many ways, and the county clerk's role is only one of those. You'll hear later from county judges and sheriff's representatives who will tell you how this would affect their elections. For example, the ability to hold an election, say if you have a county hospital that's about to have to shut its doors unless you can have an election to have a tax, or a jail, or a county library, things of that nature. I'm going to focus more on the county clerk issues. It's no secret that the county clerks have been up here for several sessions now asking for new money for voting equipment. We have counties who hold elections and their machines break daily. They have to have someone come in and fix them. There was a school election in Saline County a week or so ago, and after just that one school election, they had to retire 3 of their voting machines. Our county's equipment is failing, and it's barely adequate to hold the elections that they are now. Adding all of these other elections in with the primary would put strain on those machines that they're just not capable of handling. As a result, you would have more paper ballots, which I think we can all agree no one wants to regress and go back toward that direction. So from the county clerk's standpoint, new voting equipment to handle these elections is imperative before this bill should even be considered. And I'll let Sarah speak from her experience.
I agree with everything that Lindsay just said. It would create a severe issue for a lot of counties with the current equipment. I received no equipment last year. I was one of the 40 who was fortunate enough to get that. And without it, it would be a severe strain.
Any questions from committee? Representative House, you're recognized for a question.
Thanks, ladies, for coming. Your assessment on the possibility of getting the new voting machines online before next general election. What are you? We're so close sometimes to the forest, looking at single trees, we don't see against the forest. Does that make sense? What does it look like from your perspective on providing the new voting machines that allow programming of the ballot? The clerk's concern prior to these new machines coming online has been valid. They
Well, there was a bill brought before joint budget, and it went subsequently to special language, SB 297, sponsored by Bart Hester and Representative Gray. It did not pass special language. It would have moved $34 million into the voting equipment fund that would have been sufficient for new voting equipment as needed statewide. It did not make it out of the special language committee.
As I recall, we referred that without recommendation back to joint budget because it was hard to get in joint budget committee. Is that right?
No, it failed in special language.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Any other questions from the committee? I just have one question. Is that, and you know, you can kind of correct me if I'm wrong, but don't you think that by doing this, that it actually may be the energy that is necessary in order to get the funding for the new voting machines? But the way that I could see this working is, you know, if this is mandated, then you have a legislature that already feels some pressure to get these machines. However, once we've done that, then it's almost, you know, I can't imagine coming back later and voting against the appropriation to get the money for the machines. But do you see how this could actually benefit you guys?
Well, respectfully, I do see where you're coming from. However, I know that this session is about to end, and the only way that that money could be appropriated after this would be a special session. I think you're going to have elections probably before that happens, and there will have to be elections that fail before we get funding for voting equipment.
Okay, any other questions from the committee? All right, seeing none, I appreciate your testimony.